So we want to totally destroy the concept of evolution. But, interestingly, usually people want to destroy the concept of evolution just by pointing out that it does not fit with what they have been told in their religious scriptures. Of course, this is not very influential on non-believers, and it is becoming less and less influential on young people who are educated in educational systems that are promoting essentially a secular materialistic view of the creation of biological life, which includes evolution. Now, evolution was not a naive or stupid theory. When you looked at the data that was available, evolution was not a bad idea. And all of this that I'm telling you, up to and including when I get to the progression of biological life, I mentioned this also last week, but maybe not everyone was here, that has been looked at by many theoretical physicists around the world without claiming there were any major errors at all. And the man who won the 2003 Einstein Prize in Physics, John Archibald Wheeler, said that all of the physics was correct, and he generally agreed with the worldview that I am presenting that is behind it. And all of these stages are set up for the creation of Adam, who therefore, as Khalifa, has to, by his choice, continue the path back to the spiritual world. And this appears to be what Allah's grand cosmic plan is. And in later talks, I'll just mention it now, that it appears to be a process that when Allah told the angels that He had created human beings, or Adam will create a race to be his Khalifa on earth, and the angels, because of qualities that were breathed into them, knew the future, and knew that said, why would you create as your Khalifa beings who will create mischief and shed blood? And Allah says, I know what you do not know. He is talking about He has a particular purpose in doing this. And it looks like His particular purpose is the perfection of the soul by choice. With the angels are perfect because Allah made them perfect. With human beings, He gave us really a greater role than the angels, and that's why the angels had to bow down to us, because Allah's purpose for us is to perfect our soul, perfect our being, by our choice, by our free will. And so none of these chimpanzees or nothing below it, they don't have free will. Human beings have free will. But we have the free will to choose to do right, and we have the free will to choose to do wrong. Unfortunately, in the world today, too many choices are being made to do wrong. But we have the potential to continue this path back to the spirit world. And then enter paradise immediately. We have succeeded in that path, which are 6 stages of creation. When we are told in the Quran that Allah created the world in 6 days, the scholars have said for various reasons, it does not mean 6 days as we mean 6 days. And because the 6 days in the Quran, or a day in the Quran is in one place said to be 1,000 years, and in another place said to be 50,000 years, what the scholars have said is that what this is telling us is Allah is not in time like we are in time. And so, that the creation was not in anything like 6 days. This was a symbolic way of telling us it was in 6 periods of time or 6 stages. And it is very interesting that when we look at the creation of the physical existence, it works out into 6 very distinct stages, and you could not add a stage or take a stage away.